Hey guys, welcome to tonight's BB Can 7 chat.
Oh my god, it's episode 3 already. Do you feel like the season's flying?
No. I am enjoying it though.
I'm really enjoying it. So last time Laura was evicted and Corey was voted into the house and they said,
whoa,
you're going to have to make a final 2 deal with 3 people.
In 24 hours.
Wow.
It's real on the town. They only have 24 hours.
That's really cutting it close. I think
It
that's
is.
difficult to do, especially since she doesn't know these people.
It's a tall order. She's coming into a hostile environment.
You know what? Is she a Degrassi teacher? Maybe.
Okay, I thought she said she was a math teacher, but then she's telling people that she's a French teacher, so I don't know if she's lying or she's both, and she does work at Degrassi. Maybe she's also the gym teacher. I don't know, but wasn't Degrassi great?
I love Degrassi.
All right.
All of the generations. All right, so they each bring something different to the table.
They do.
I love that. All right, Zit Remedy, let's go. Adam, why are you getting voted in now? Why? Are you watching us?
Because she's the unlucky person that got voted. Like, what do you want her to say? I was watching you guys in a secret room for a week.
Dude.
No, and it's not even that wasn't even what happened.
Have you ever seen any of the seasons of any of the franchises? There's always a twist. There's always expect the unexpected. Come
Canada
on.
seems to love bringing people in late too, but they're all assuming that
That's
she's
their
been
MO.
watching them all week. Yeah, so
They usually bring them in after a week. Remember last season? There was 4 to choose from.
So wait. Oh yeah. Okay. I was like, wait, what? Yeah. So
Remember?
the pretty boys especially are paranoid that she's been watching. They're like, what do we tell her? Like, we're just 4 guys hanging out.
They saw
Like,
us in the bathroom. We never knew, you know.
anyway, let's talk about the HOH competition.
All right, so it was golf theme. It was called the HOH Classic. And Corey doesn't get to compete because she supposedly has well,
If she can complete her mission, she has immunity for the week.
and if she doesn't complete her mission, she's gone. So as far as these knuckleheads are concerned,
She's safe.
she's
for the
got
week.
immunity.
She can't be put up on the block.
Yeah. So and she can't compete all week
Right.
because what's the point?
I'm
There's no point.
assuming she's not going to be able to vote either, but that hasn't been confirmed yet. Do you think she's going to be able to vote?
I think she'll be able to vote.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
All right. Well, they didn't say that she couldn't, so I think they would have said
We'll see.
you can't vote. So nobody do anything with her. So this is an endurance. It's kind of an endurance hybrid because
This was
there
really
was
cool.
There was a golden parachute twist.
There were 2 different ways that you could win this competition, which is really neat.
Yeah. Again, was it Trevor Boris that came up with this?
Yeah. Trevor.
This was
Marshall
a
Moose, love
fun
you.
competition. It had the survivor element of balancing a golf ball on a giant club, endurance part. Then there was also the ring in first when you hear the 4 and take a shot at winning immunity right then and there instantly.
If you could make the hole-in-one shot.
But if you can't make the hole in one, you're out. Or
right.
you're out.
You're oot.
All right, so sorry, Canada. So this was fun. I really liked it.
What the hell was up with Estee being out first?
After like a second and a half,
Yeah.
she probably
She
just
blew it.
She
I think she just
blew
wasn't
it.
set by the time they started.
Yeah,
So.
I don't know how they lasted as long as they did on this, but we'll get there. Mark took the first shot when he heard 4.
I mean, he admitted that he was trying to throw this competition. He does not want to win any of these early HOHs, so he was like, I'm outie. Bye.
Yeah.
So he went for the hole-in-one, did not get it. Goodbye.
Right. Then Anthony also tried the hole in one. I think he was actually trying to win it.
It seemed like it, and he actually almost made it, but...
He bonered.
No!
All right, so then it came down to Dave versus Eddie versus Maki. I kept wanting to say Maki.
Well,
Maki.
yeah. Dave keeps calling him...
Maki.
Yeah, it's getting... I don't know what the actual way to pronounce it is. I
think it's
thought it was
Maki.
Maki, but I don't know.
All right, well, Dane tried to make a deal. on the final 3.
He really wants to see pictures of his dad.
Yeah.
Like, he really wants that.
Yeah. And
Maki was like,
Maki refused.
He wants to win too. So he was like, you know what? Let's just play it out. Let's play it out.
So then he decided, you know what? I'm going to nip this in the bud. I'm going to take the next 4 and...
Maki, by the way.
Right. And he failed.
Yeah, he didn't get it. Do you think he was feeling like he was going to drop soon anyway? So he was like, you know what? I'm going to go for it.
Probably. I mean, it's a real crapshoot, this one. You get any kind of a spasm or anything, you know, and you could just totally
Yeah,
blow
it looked like he was really trying to stretch out his hand like it was hurting his wrist or something.
All right, so then Dane tried to make another final deal. Well, another deal with Eddie. And Eddie was like, you know, we'll both be safe no matter who wins. We could make that deal, but let's just play it out and see who is going to win.
Yeah.
I thought that was fair.
Sure, I love to see a competition play out all the way to the end.
Yeah, I hate when they take an early deal and it's just like, what was the point of this?
Sometimes the competitions get boring, but
yeah,
I could see something like this play out.
I cannot believe this lasted over an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, by the way, Maki went for the shot supposedly around like the 1 hour mark.
Right. I would have been out like Stephania.
Yeah, right. So anyway, Eddie was like, oh my god, I need to adjust my glasses because they're falling off my freaking face. So he
Do you
went
think
for
it's okay? Could I touch my hand to my glasses? It's okay.
Well, he did, but then, ooh, he lost control. So Eddie's ball fell, which means that Dane is the HOH this week.
Dane looked pretty solid though. Like, he was going to be there for a long time anyway.
Well, he said he really likes golf, so I guess he's a real,
but does he walk around with a giant freaking cartoon club with
maybe he's a Happy Gilmore. He plays hockey too.
Oh, that's true. All right, so right then and there, he had to pick the have-nots for the week.
There are 3.
I think there's going to be 3 all season because there's 3 chairs in there.
I guess.
They can't pick more than that because they don't have the facilities.
Yeah, but they don't all sleep in the chairs. You can sleep on the floor.
But I think everyone is supposed to get a chair.
I guess. So anyway, Sam volunteered, so he picked her. And then he also picked Mark and Adam because he wants to try and hide that boys' alliance.
He wants to have a nasty love triangle in there.
Ooh! Oh my god, right? You picked the right 3.
Alright, so Kira and Chelsea are sitting around on the friggin' sofas after the HOH comp.
Yeah, Kira is nervous.
They are freaking out, sorry.
Still getting used to it.
Yeah. And they have been having some big emotional breakdowns for the past week. Probably for the past 2 weeks. Who knows?
I don't know.
Because we don't know what happened before the feeds came on.
Well, those flashbacks were from before the feeds came on.
Right.
But here's the thing, okay? They addressed Kira's emotional breakdowns, but they ignored a huge factor here. Because Kira was involved in some drama last week where they were throwing around, I believe, like Sam and Adam's names. I think Dane was included in that as well.
Right.
So that's kind of an issue now that Dane is the HOH. So Kira's like, oh shit, like I'm going up on the block.
Yeah. And Chelsea is like,
what am I gonna do?
I backed the wrong horse in this race.
Because she's really close to Kira. So Kira's like, oh, you don't have to fight for me, blah, blah, blah. And Chelsea's like,
okay.
Okay. Like,
she's really trying to distance herself.
Chelsea did say like, well, I'm your ride or die, so like I gotta fight for you. But she was also like, ugh, I don't know what to do right now.
I'm your ride or die, so just please die so that...
Oh no! Not for real in the game, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. Alright, so Eddie and Corey have a little chat.
Corey's got to start making moves here.
And Eddie was like, oh, I'm shy, but I really love you.
No!
I love that!
The way he said it was so cute.
It was cute.
But they're both laying it on pretty thick at this point. But I have to say, Eddie was one of the first ones to be nice to her.
With her?
I think somewhat. I think he really is drawn to her because I've heard him talk to other people about her, and it seems like he does like her
quirkiness.
I've heard him mention her quirkiness many, many times, so I think it was a legitimate connection there. But Corey's really trying to make these deals, so she's like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it.
Do you think she's sincere with him?
I think she does like him a lot. Yeah. So she asked do you
want
like,
to final two?
go to the end? And Eddie's like, yeah. So they shake on it, and
check.
That's one done for Corey.
All right, so it's time to see Dane's HOH room.
Oh my god, this was so emotional.
What the hell is up with the sneakers for the week?
Okay, so Skechers is one of the sponsors this season, and it's cool that they give the HOH sneakers, but it's for the week? I thought
Why can't they keep them?
I thought you'd get the shoes and get to keep them, but you have to freaking turn in these used shoes now?
Do they get them back at the end of the
I hope so.
Big Brother?
I hope they get them at the end of the season.
He got a really cute puppy dog toy.
Wasn't it like a Pomeranian or something?
Yeah, does he have a Pomeranian dog? Is that why they gave him one of those?
I don't know.
All right,
but
so
he immediately started breaking down when he walked into the room.
He grabbed all of the pictures of his dad, and he was hugging them, and he was sobbing, like, uncontrollably.
Yeah.
Which is very understandable. He told everybody about his dad's suicide, and that must have been the hardest thing in the world for him. But like he said in his pre-interviews, he wants to use this as a platform
for mental health.
For mental health.
Yeah.
And I really felt for him. I was really tearing up.
I was like sobbing.
Yeah.
I have so much respect for him though, for not only like feeling like he can be vulnerable here, but using this to help other people.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of respect for him, and I think that's awesome.
You know, from the beginning, looking at him and his pre-interviews and everything, it's easy to say, oh, he's kind of, you know, a little over the top, whatever, but...
Which he is, but... Yeah. He does have a good heart.
But he does have a good heart on the other side. There was also a video message from his sister, which was really emotional as well. And guess what? Wendy's meal is back.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
If you like Wendy's, and I do love their fries.
Alright, well, we'll get there. We need more vegan options, guys. Okay, so anyway, let's talk about Damian.
Damian's been having some sleepless nights because he got one taste of that secret room and he wants more.
He wants that blood veto.
More.
Yeah. He's the only one that knows what's in Leon's lounge. He's the only one that's been in there. So he's really anxious to get back in there, get his hands on that veto.
And, I mean, he does not know the show. Even if you do know the show, you don't know what Big Brother wants you to do. I mean, does Big Brother want him to try and get back in there and get the veto since he knows about it? I mean...
So early one morning, he goes into the archives room and he notices, whoa, there's a bunch of files in here. There's a lot of papers and boxes. So then everybody checks it out and they're like, what is this? What's going on?
Should we not touch this? Should we memorize everything in these boxes? Should we read through all this stuff?
Yeah. How do you think it's going to come into play?
I don't know. Nobody knows what anything means at this point.
They don't know if they should be studying this for a competition, if there's like some secret thing they should be looking for, so they don't know what to do.
I'm sure there's going to be some paper in there somewhere.
Like a special one that has clues. Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually, but not yet.
Yeah, it might not even be in there yet, because they don't want anybody finding that too early.
This is what's going to happen. They're going to choose somebody that needs some help to fit the storyline.
At a key moment in the game.
And they're going to make sure that that person goes in there with a good chance of finding it. And it's, you know how they do.
Of course.
All right, so the have-not room is now open.
Oh boy.
Ew.
I freaking love this have-not room.
It is so scary and so gross and so dank. It's like, ugh. And like not the good dank.
I was going to say, is it like a dank meme or is it like a damp, bad lighting?
It's like, ew, you could catch something in there. And it reminds me so much of the old movie Marathon Man, where Zell was drilling into Dustin Hoffman's teeth and he was like, is it safe? Is it safe? Ooh. Oh, it's so effing safe.
I haven't seen that one.
It's really good.
All right, well, they were all like, ew, oh my god, but I think they were also secretly loving it.
Yeah, but there's no room for cuddling in there because those dentist chairs are too freaking scary.
Good.
Ugh. All right, so Corey's still working on her deals. She runs into Kira in the secret room.
She was like, you know what? I should try to make a deal with Kira because Kira's on the outs right now.
She's on the bottom of the barrel right
They
now.
are going to want to maybe like make some sort of deal. And if Kira is evicted, then I don't have to worry about upholding this deal anymore.
Right.
And this deal is going to go away. So why not?
And maybe they would be open to having a deal because they know
need
they're
help.
in trouble.
Yeah. So Corey's trying to work her magic, and Kira's like, yeah, I don't want to make any deals right now.
No thanks.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
You might not be here next week. Make a damn deal.
What are you doing? Even if Kira was not extremely at risk of going up, who turns down a final 2 deal? Even if you don't intend on keeping that deal, you don't turn down
That just says
a potential deal
I
like
hate
that.
your ass face.
Yeah. Seriously
Denied.
though. And especially with Kira potentially going up on the block, which they knew at that point it was happening because Dane had already talked. It's insane that
Yeah.
they denied that
See you
deal.
next week.
Yeah. Or not.
Exactly. So now it's time for the Wendy's meals featuring Dane and Eddie.
Dane and Eddie have really gotten close this
I really
week
like
because of that
their
HOH
friendship.
comp.
I really like it.
Mhm.
And guess who served up the Wendy's meal?
Aika, what?
Ika Wong, what are
Is
you
it gonna-
doing here?
You can really tell that Aika is
You know what?
the favorite child of BB
Why
right now.
wouldn't she be? She is a legend, bitch.
That's true.
She's spectacular.
Do you guys think it's going to be Aika every week, or are they going to bring in somebody different every week?
I would love to see Ika every week, but I'm hoping that they're going to have a different...
It'd be fun to have somebody different every time.
Yeah, I think it would be.
Right?
Come on, make it happen, big brother.
Yeah.
And then, you know how they love to show them biting into the burgers.
Yeah, I mean, there was a little bit of game talk during this. Basically, Eddie was like, yeah, I'll support whatever you do. We're cool.
I like the 2 of them. I
Mhm.
wish they had a final 2.
I don't know. I like Eddie with other people more.
I like Eddie with everyone.
I'll take Eddie with anyone, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so then Corey has been trying to make a final 2 deal with Mama Kay, aka
For a while.
Kaylin. Did she out herself as a mom, as an old mom?
I'm
as
still not
any
sure.
mom?
I don't think she revealed her actual age yet, and I'm not sure
If she
about
revealed all of the
kids
kids,
thing.
like maybe, oh, I'm a young mother of one.
I don't know what the deal is there, but
I wish I knew.
yeah. Eventually, Corey is able to make the deal with Kaylin.
After like 3 tries.
It took a while. It took a lot of work to get her.
She finally closed that deal though. All right, so Dane wants to put up Maki as a pawn.
Right, so Dane did go ahead and talk to both. They didn't show him talking to Kira in the episode, but he did. And he also talked to Maki because he was thinking about putting him up as a pawn. So Maki's like...
No, don't do that.
He's like, I think you should put up the 2 Kiras because that'd be fun. Oh, Maki.
I mean, yeah, he's got a point, but like...
Does he?
Why not? I mean, it's tough to put people up in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like it's the first one. That would have flown a little bit better on the first one. You know, hey, that's too many names for us to, you know.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Dane does end up telling Maki, like, you're going up, but it's just a pawn, so relax, it's all good.
All right, well, let's talk about the showmance, not romance, oh no, of Adam and Sam.
I'm sorry, but these 2 are, like, really, really getting on my
Oh my
nerves.
god. I was sickened when they were like almost kissing,
almost
a
kissing.
million times.
That's just, like, the tip of the iceberg, I'm telling you.
They both agreed though that we should only meet in the dumpster.
That obviously they want to keep it a secret because you don't want to put a target on your back like that. But I mean, everybody knows.
But the almost kissing,
I'm telling you, it gets much worse.
great. All right, so Dane listens in on Sam and Adam
Being like, are you gonna make out with me?
in the dumpster, aka the storage room.
Right.
So he's like, I gotta get rid of Sam.
He does not need Sam taking away one of his boys, one of his pretty
His
boys,
romance.
Adam.
Yeah.
So he's like, I need to cut this. This needs to stop. So, yeah.
Do you think he feels like he made a mistake getting in with the pretty boys?
I don't think so. He's really interested in like leaving a lasting legacy in the Big Brother world. So he feels like if he can get to the end with the pretty boys, like that's his ticket.
Okay.
Ticket to Legacy Land. But
Legend.
I don't see it working out.
All
anyway,
right.
he does talk to Anthony about it, and he agrees like, yeah, we got to get rid of Sam. But let's talk about Corey again. She's got one more deal to make, and she's running out of time.
She's going with Damian. And he's like,
It's kind of early to be doing this.
And she,
Let me think about it.
Helen.
Yeah.
So he's like, and she's like, well, come see me if you change your mind.
So then I didn't realize it was getting this close to the deadline.
28 minutes to go.
I didn't know it was that
she does not
close.
have the deal done. So
She was looking pretty desperate in that last attempt.
She's like begging him.
So like, are we good? Are you gonna do it?
Oh, okay. Let's keep it under the key. I didn't realize that was a phrase.
Low key? Under wraps? I
Down
don't know.
Yeah. I mean, is that a Canadian phrase?
We knew what he meant. We knew what he meant. So they shook on it, and that means that Corey has completed her mission. She is safe for the week.
I don't know why she thanked him though. It
was a little bit like, ooh, I just completed a task.
Yeah, that was a little bit giveaway. I was like, not a good look, girl.
Yeah.
All right, so Dane and
we already said that.
Okay. So it's time for the short list.
Okay.
And it's Sam, Maki, Chelsea, and Kira.
You guys know why. The only one I would say is Chelsea. Chelsea, because she is really close with both Kira and Adam.
Right.
So that's why she's in there.
All right. Well, it ended up being Kira because she's an emotional player.
Again, they completely
AKA
edited out
loose cannon.
Yeah, that other storyline, which is annoying because that drama has been fueling a lot this week, and the fact that they're not showing it.
Yeah.
Isn't it bad enough that we missed the first week of feeds? You're not going to show that part on the show, but whatever.
I guess it just doesn't fit in with their,
I guess.
you know.
I think it's just, it's very intricate, so maybe
yeah, I
that's
think it would
why.
just be too much for them to cover in the episode, and they don't want people saying like,
What is this?
Yeah. And then Maki, you rejected my deal.
He needed a reason
slapped
to
me
give,
down.
but he, at this point, is considering Maki a pawn.
Right.
Okay.
But is he?
I don't know. The Power of Veto is on Wednesday night.
Guys, get yourself taken off the block and win the Power of Veto.
Okay.
All right, so that's where we're at right now. Oh boy. This was a pretty power-packed episode with everything going on.
This has been a crazy week. It's been a crazy week. And I'm telling you guys right now, if you're not watching the live feeds, it's only going to get crazier leading up to this Power Veto, so
Make sure you watch the spoilers if you don't have time to watch the feed, because
you're not getting the full picture just watching the show.
She will fill you in. She'll hook you up. She'll give you the hookup.
I'm trying.
Every day. Every day until May. All right. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And until next time, much love.